So imagine you're just casually reading an old book, maybe expecting some dusty poetry, nothing too dramatic, when bam, you find a secret love letter tucked inside. What do? A. Mind your business and move on. B. Think, oh no, this is someone's private correspondence, I must return it. Or C. Go full detective mode and embark on an academic treasure hunt? If you picked C, congratulations. You might just be the protagonist of Possession by A.S. Byatt. Meet Roland Michell, a struggling academic who's probably read more poetry than he's been paid for. One day, while flipping through a book that once belonged to the famous Victorian poet Randolph Henry Ashe, he discovers a hidden letter. Not just any letter, a love letter, and not to Ashe's wife. Ooh, scandalous. Roland, being the nosy, intellectually curious type, takes the letter, yes, steals it, and seeks out Maud Bailey, an expert on the poet Christabel LaMotte. Why? Because this secret love letter suggests that Ashe and LaMotte, two poets with seemingly separate lives, may have had a hidden romance. And if true, this could be for literary history. Maud is skeptical at first, but like any good scholar, can't resist a juicy mystery. Together they start digging, figuratively at first. They read through old journals, letters, and poetry, trying to piece together what really happened. And just like that, we have two parallel timelines. One in the present, where these academics play detective, and one in the past, where the actual love story unfolds. And let's just say, things get messy fast. Back in the 19th century, Randolph Ashe and Christabel LaMotte start exchanging letters. At first, all polite and professional.
Oh, I admire your work.
Oh no, admire your work.
You know how it goes. But soon enough, it turns into something more. They fall for each other. However, there's a problem, of course there is. Ashe is married. LaMotte is involved in an intense friendship with a woman named Blanche Glover, who is thrilled about Christabel's sudden romantic distraction. When Blanche finds out about the letters, she's heartbroken. She even steals some of them. But despite the obstacles, Ashe and LaMotte meet in secret, and eventually, scandal alert, Christabel becomes pregnant. Plot twist. She doesn't tell Ashe. Instead, she vanishes, gives birth in secret, and leaves the baby to be raised in a convent. Victorian drama at its finest. Meanwhile, in modern times, Roland and Maud are getting closer, both to the truth and to each other. And just as they start putting the pieces together, guess who shows up? Mortimer Cropper, a wealthy, powerful, and slightly slimy rival scholar who will do anything to get his hands on these letters first. But wait, it gets even wilder. Roland and Maud's research leads them to a huge revelation. Maud is actually a descendant of Ashe and LaMotte. Yep. Turns out that long-lost baby had descendants, and Maud is one of them. Talk about finding out your part of history. And just when you think it can't get crazier, Cropper literally tries to dig up Ashe's grave to steal the letters buried with him. But don't worry, our heroes stop him just in time, proving that the good guys and proper research ethics do win in the end. And that, my friends, is the story of Possession by A.S. Byatt. But let's talk about the actual reading experience because, woo! First off, let's address the elephant in the room. This book is dense. It's like a literary layered cake. Academic prose, poetry, historical fiction, letters, diary entries. It's all in there. And not gonna lie, at times it felt like Byatt was showing off. You always know she's the writer. She wants you to know. The diary entries, way too long. The poetry, half the time I didn't even know what was going on. But, and this is a big but, the way Byatt weaves the two timelines together, the way she creates a fictional poet so convincingly that I actually Googled if Randolph Ashe was real. Genius. She aimed high. She made it. She made it too academic. But she also created something incredibly layered, beautiful, and let's be real, kind of addictive. I may have been frustrated at times, but I also couldn't stop reading. A.S. Byatt is one of those authors who writes for readers who love reading. If you enjoy literary puzzles, academia, and slow-burning mysteries, this book is for you. If you just want a casual beach read, run. So, would I recommend Possession? Well, If you're into Victorian poetry, deep literary analysis, and don't mind feeling like you need a PhD to get through a book, then yes, absolutely. If not, maybe just watch the movie. Either way, I respect what Byatt did here. She tricked me into caring way too much about two fictional poets. And for that, I have to say, well played, Byatt. Well played. What do you think? Have you read Possession? Did you love it, hate it, or get lost in the diary entries like I did? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more bookish content. See you in the next one.